only way to unlock these tracks is to sync your PSP port of the game with the PS2 port of the game. I have never seen what these tracks look like in my life. I have a PSP and the link cable. So, tell you what, I just purchased ATV Off-road Fury Pro off of eBay. Yes, I know I did a whole video railing against eBay, but they've been doing me a little bit better. I'm playing on a DualShock 2 that I bought off of eBay. So, anyway, I'm gonna do a video in the future playing these 6 coveted, ancient, forgotten tracks. Why? Because I've never seen anybody else do that. I think I'll have the only video up where I drive these 6 special tracks. So look out for that. Well, it happened a lot earlier than I expected. This should have what we need. This should have my copy of ATV Off-road Fury Pro in it. Ugh, God, eBay packaging is bullshit. Ugh. So, let's finally see these tracks. Bruh. This is Blazing Trails. This is not what I wanted. It's the port of Off-road Fury 3. But this is what I wanted. Ha! Gotcha. You thought. No, he sent me the right product. Thank you. So this is Off-road Fury Pro. The port of ATV Off-road Fury 4 for PSP. This is Blazing Trails, the port of Off-road Fury 3 for PSP. I got this at another store. This is what we're after right here. So, I'm going to get this set up here. This is going to take a little bit. Get out the PSP. Pop it in here. And let's make magic happen.
A few moments later.
Okay, well, from the time I filmed the intro until now, it's been like a little over a week and a half. Maybe 2 weeks by now. I don't know. I had a lot going on in between. I had vacation, I had going back to work, I had actually having to play the game as well. See, with Off-road Fury Pro, you have to unlock the tracks in that game before you can unlock them in Off-road Fury 4. You connect it to the USB cable on the PlayStation 2, and then you click Send Unlocks to the Off-road Fury 4, and then you click Receive in USB Connect. You only get these tracks if you've unlocked them in the game. So, I had to unlock, let's see here, it already came with Beaver Hill, or Beaver Dam, Beaver Creek? Yeah, Beaver Creek. And I had to play through the game to unlock both variants of Sonora Dunes and Anaconda Run. Yeah, you don't just unlock both of them by beating one. You have to beat both to unlock both in the game. Well, let's see them now. Let's finally see these damn tracks. Okay, here we are. So let's go to options. And before I do this, I'm going to mute the music because it's all copyrighted music. That and that Newsflash song that features Diplo absolutely sucks. Then I'll show you how to do this for the folks of you at home. Because again, apparently I'm the only one on YouTube who's doing this. So this is the go-to video. Alright, so what you want to do is, can you see the PSP? No, you cannot. Okay, so you go to Options in Off-road Fury Pro. USB Connect. Send Unlocks. And then on the PlayStation 2, USB Connect, Receive. You've received unlocks. Would you like to save? You want to save both your Pro and your 4. Also, the unlocks go a lot more deeper than just those tracks. In Off-road Fury Pro, they have this thing called trading cards, where it's you unlock like special little things in there. These can also be used to be unlocked in Off-road Fury 4. There's track editor pieces, there's vehicles, I have some themed track editor pieces for roller coaster and jungle layouts. And then for single player, you unlock various vehicles, but that's not why we're here. We're here for those tracks. So, see here. We'll start at Supercross. Lafayette from ATV Off-road Fury 2. Now, I don't really want to race. So, for this, we will take the Scorpion 650, which is unlockable with Off-road Fury Pro. I like it. It's pretty tubular, ain't it? Let's rock. So chances are, if you've played Off-road Fury 2, you're familiar with Lafayette. And to reiterate, why am I the only person so far to have done this? Or have I just not paid close enough attention? But whatever. It's time. And again, I'm not a fan of 30 Seconds to Mars. So let's go. It's a little quiet. I apologize, my TV is down to like 8 or 5. I'll turn it up for the next race. So it's definitely not as easy to handle as it was in 2. But it definitely has a graphical update. It has the same feel as 2. But you couldn't do a backflip in 2. Here's the big moon. And for tracks in Off-road Fury 2, I can show you comparisons of them too. Should I opt to put that in the video, I don't know, that might be a lot longer filming and editing. So there's one lap of Lafayette. I've decided, yes, I will show you hot laps at the Off-road Fury 2 track. So this is Off-road Fury 2's Lafayette. Man, I haven't played this game in a while. I'm a little rusty. I'll remember. Alright. There we go. Oh, shut. Watch it, Bedner. Whoa, Jarrah's trying to hit my head. So you can definitely tell that it's a lot more different. I just got taken out. It definitely has a different feel compared to Climax Racing's. But again, that's because they were different producers. Jarrah's got taken out. McNabb got taken out. Joseph leads. Bedner is in third. I mean, I'm not running the full 5-lap race, but I just want to show you guys the difference here. There we go. That's one lap at Lafayette Off-road Fury 2. Next up is Santa Fe, which I don't know which game this is from. I think it's 1. This was the last track I unlocked, and I just did it today. Or tonight, really. I'm filming, it's 11:01. Wow, wait, hold up. Move, Alkaline Trio. Wow, that's really the track. That is a basic layout. This was really the last track I had to unlock. Of all the unlockables, this is definitely the Prospect Springs of them. Off-road Fury 2 veterans know what I'm talking about. Okay. So it's a pretty basic track. You know, for the Pro Supercross of Off-road Fury Pro, it's very easy. I'd compare it to like Amherst from Off-road Fury 2. Amherst is definitely the most easy Supercross track. Oh god, I'm not good at these preloads though, but other than that, it's definitely an easy track. And a very simplistic track. Like, you could remake this in the track editor. Ooh! Okay, don't remake that in the track editor. Alright, and that's a lap around Santa Fe. And that's the Supercross part of it. Now we're doing National. This is going to take a little longer since there's different variations for them. This is Sonora Dunes, the one I really wanted to unlock. So, it's the same thing for ATV and bike. That's the light track. And then there's a heavy track for buggy and truck. So, let's take the ATV, because come on, it just feels right. This is Off-road Fury 2. Let's rock. The pictures are definitely stunning. Like, the preview image of the track is very stunning and shows a lot of graphical update. I mean, sure, there's a 4-year gap between Off-road Fury 2 and 4. Ooh. It actually looks like sand this time, and not snow. Of course, White Sands Raceway had that same problem. Look at the map. The map has been flipped upside down. Ugh, always struggled with that, even in 2. Then they split it off in like the map here for this section. Also, in Off-road Fury 2, I always have seemed to have had trouble with breaking the longest jump record. It's 246 feet and was set by Joseph. Now here's the jump where you can legendarily get some good air. If you frickin' preload. But yeah, Sonora Dunes actually looks like it's being run, you know, in the sand this time. What the hell did I do? Oh, Off-road Fury 4. Your wacky crash mechanics. And there we go. That's a lap around. Or I have to. Come on. Better than normal, I guess. But anyway, that's a lap around Sonora Dunes light track. And coming up next, I will show you the Off-road Fury 2 version of Sonora Dunes. But first, I just want you to look at Joseph's longest jump when I tell you I wasn't kidding. When I tell you I cannot beat that. Not here. That is tough. I think the expert difficulty of the record is easier to break. And yes, I stick by it. This track looks like snow. So again, it's laid out pretty much the same. Okay, I take it back. That jump is actually easier to make in Off-road Fury 2 than it is in Off-road Fury 4. It's tough in Pro as well. Oh god, don't let Go Bull take me out. I'm not good at this track, but you know what? That's okay. I got the combo. Boom. Landed. Panzer's trying to pass me. And there's a lap at Sonora Dunes, Off-road Fury 2. Alright, well next up we're going to do the heavy track, buggy or truck. Well, we haven't touched this track yet in a truck. Yeah, I'll take the Buccaneer. It's a dope truck. Or, nah. I think I'll take the Jericho instead. Why? Because look at it, it's pretty cool. Alright, let's race. Unlike the light class, you can rev up your heavy vehicle, like buggies and trucks, to get some good flexing on that engine. If you try that with a light vehicle, like a bike or a quad, it will drive away. So, part of the track takes place around the perimeter of the light track, while the rest of it is just, well, its own thing. I must say, it is a crying shame that you can't free roam around Sonora Dunes anymore. If you want to do that, you got to go back to Off-road Fury 2. But in Off-road Fury 2, it's got that great big hill with the hang gliders and I think there's windmills on that part of the track. I don't know. But Sonora Dunes was such a fun, simple area way back in Off-road Fury 2 days. But hey, I mean, they made a decent heavy course for Off-road Fury 4. There's that. But now let's just go see how close we are to the light track. Like, what's this? I think that was part of the light track. I can't tell. The off-track go-back counter is 3 seconds instead of 5. Well, anyway, we ran 1 lap around Sonora Dunes, so we're gonna call it that. Next up is Anaconda Run. This was a pro-national track on Off-road Fury 2. And looks like I haven't set any points records for this track. So you know what? Let's get on the Hawk 350? Right? Is this the one I want? Yes, the Hawk 350. And let's rock. Anaconda Run is probably my all-time favorite track. That's not one of the open world ones from the Amateur Nationals in Off-road Fury 2. That and Trenton. Trenton is a rallycross track in Off-road Fury Pro. Well, it definitely looks the same. So let's see. How did it handle? Let's rock. Definitely hasn't changed there. It really does look like a slightly updated variant of the Anaconda Run from Off-road Fury 2. I mean, of course it is, but still. It's actually pretty good so far. Ooh, and now my favorite part of the track. This high-speed section. Okay, I think they have the same bird chirping sound from the old game. Backflip. Can't do that in 2. Jump. Jump. And they kept the bridges too. I like that they kept the little walkover bridges. And I think in races, people will actually stand on them. Thing is, you can't drive around and explore the rest of the environment because the off-track go-back counter is so strict in this game. And there's no free roam really either. I mean, shoot, they could have at least kept that. Alright, alley-oop. Another bridge. I swear, this section, though, feels different compared to the other one. Now, this section before the start-finish is definitely different. Alright. There's a lap at Anaconda Run. And here we go, the Off-road Fury 2 version of Anaconda Run. So you'll notice a little bit of differences. He looked back again. I can't tell. I just got taken out. Alright. L2. Alright, here's a similarity. Oh god. Gillian just got pwned. I love the little revs you can do. The downhill speed section. My favorite. Let's just try a backflip. It failed. Man, Seed is doing terrible. And I know it looks like I'm doing bad, but truth be told, I'm just dicking around. I don't even need to try. Everyone's wrecking in front of me. There goes Whitworth. Now it's just me and Bednar. Take the inside. Whoa. Bednar almost took me out. But I just took out Bednar. Off track, go back, head ass. Alright. One major difference. That jump's not as big in this one. And back there is where it would diverge into the heavy track, which you'll see next. Alright, I need to stop because that's one lap at Anaconda Run. I don't want to get too carried away. For the heavy track, I will take the buggy this time. And I think I will, in particular, take the Phantom. It's definitely got the most unique shape of all the other buggies in the game. I mean, just look at that thing. That is a very round boy. Let's go. I just realized the section of track we're looking at here is at the start-finish line. Back there on the right is the big jump before the start-finish. Okay, so it looks like this track is on the, perimeter of the actual Anaconda Run light track. That's just fine with me. Oh my god, what did I hit? That hit hard. Alley-oop. There we are. Alright. I think they share this section, don't they? No, they don't. They're just very identical. They don't share that section. The little steep downhill area, it looks like it shares it, but it doesn't. Now, it shares this little spot here. And then it goes off back into its own track. Around the perimeter of Anaconda Run. Only ever so going, across the main course. And I'm calling it the main course because, come on, that is the original track. Of course, it deserves that title. Especially to me, this is definitely one of my all-time faves. And to be able to race it again, all modified and stuff like this, is just awesome. I do think Anaconda Run did way better with its point than Sonora Dunes. Now, Sonora Dunes was unique in a sense that it was its own thing with a heavy track, but come on, intersecting with the main track would have been nice too. And there is a lap around Anaconda Run heavy. Beaver Creek and Crescent Hill. Yeah, let's just do freestyle objective. We will go back to the... Now, let's do the Wildcat 650. If I'm correct, Beaver Creek is from Off-road Fury 1 or 3. I think it's 1. So long ago. But unfortunately, because this is Off-road Fury 4, no exploration allowed. But let's just go around and do the targets. If I'm correct, it's literally just the same thing as the original game it came from, but just updated graphics and shitty crash physics. Again, that is what kills this game for me, is just the handling. It's garbage, frankly. Off-road Fury 3 didn't handle this poor, so why 4? We'll just do the green targets for these. But all in all, it's just a little freestyle area. Though if I'm correct, Off-road Fury 1, whichever one had this, I apologize, didn't make you come to the little jump section. All the amateur national tracks used to have jump sections for freestyle events. My favorite out of all of them was probably Freeport Harbor or Arlington Stream. My least favorite was Tioga Valley. Sonora Dunes just had a bowl. That's all it was just a big sandy bowl. I mean, I guess the same could be said for San Jacinto Isle. And that is Beaver Creek. Lastly is Crescent Hill. Crescent Hill was originally run during the sunset. Now it's said to be run during the sun. You know what? Actually, let's take the bike. Let's take a bike. Let's take the Avenger 650, which is the unlockable from Off-road Fury Pro. I just figured we'd get different this time. Let's do it. Well, I'm already noticing some similarities with the little lines drawn in the dirt there, the white lines. "17 targets. Okay, that looks sunset-y to me. That looks like the same skybox as Sonora Dunes, actually. I think they lied to me about it being during the day. Although I do wish it was Nassau. Nassau was better. And this is the exact same one, I believe, as Off-road Fury 2. No, I'll tell you what, I wish this was Vancouver Ridge. Now that track was something else. Alright, 7 to go. Alright, we'll go around here. Get that one. Oh crap. There we are. There we go. Just a little more to go. Ah, no. Whew, that was close. I guess the game was like, nah, I'll spare you this time. And boom. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was all of the unlockable tracks from Off-road Fury Pro. And now to compare the Off-road Fury 4 version of Crescent Hill to its Off-road Fury 2 counterpart, Crescent Hills, plural. I don't know why they made it Crescent Hill in Off-road Fury 4 and kept it Crescent Hills in 2. Like, I know they're the exact same track, but still. Couldn't keep it the same. Well, we did green targets last time, so let's just stick with that. Green targets. This track is definitely different from its Off-road Fury 2 counterpart. Off-road Fury 2 version feels a lot more compacted. And only 8 green targets this time.
Damn, I couldn't even get that one. Alright. Let's turn it around here. Wait, there wasn't even a target there. What am I doing? Damn, I missed. It was easier than 4 than 2. What? Where's the damn targets? Alright, there's one. It's not like you have to preload for these targets anyway. There's our next one. Damn, okay, maybe some of them you gotta preload. Like that one. Alright, where's that last one? Move the camera. There it is. And we got it. That is Crescent Hill. Or Crescent Hills. My bad.
So all in all, was it worth getting Off-road Fury Pro for these 8 tracks? Let me think here. Lafayette, yeah, it's a nice little nostalgia trip. Santa Fe, yeah, it's pretty unique in a sense of how basic it is. Sonora Dunes Light, hey, I could go for Sonora Dunes any day. Sonora Dunes Heavy, that one was alright. I think it could have had a lot more potential. Anaconda Run, yeah, especially the light. The heavy Anaconda Run, yeah, you know what, yeah, definitely. Beaver Creek, definitely not. Crescent Hill, it's just a stadium. So my final consensus of the 8 unlockable Off-road Fury Pro tracks, go for it. I'd say do it. I'd say do that. I mean, Off-road Fury Pro, it's a tricky but very fun game for the PlayStation Portable. I never really had a PSP for myself until recently. Well, this is a shared one for me and Cheyenne. She wanted a handheld that she could see better. She's not as good at video games on a TV screen. So I said, hey, get a PSP. It's got some good racing games. I checked her into Gran Turismo and Off-road Fury. I wasn't very sure about getting Off-road Fury Pro because I was like, oh, it's just a port of Off-road Fury 4 like 3 was and Blazing Trails and all that. But no, there is way more in Off-road Fury Pro than there is in 4. And no stupid story mode either. There's snowmobiles, there's rally cars, there's throwbacks to old tracks like Trenton, Anaconda Run, Sonora Dunes. It's awesome. Off-road Fury Pro is way better than Off-road Fury 4. I'd say that'd be the only reason to get Off-road Fury 4. If you're a nostalgia head like me, and you're a big fan of like one of these 6 tracks from the older Off-road Furies, and you want to see them as updated as they can get on PlayStation 2, then do it. Get that game, get this, play through Off-road Fury Pro first, and then unlock them. And you have to play through them. If you don't, you only get Beaver Creek to start with. I learned that the hard way. So I was like, okay, I'll just play Off-road Fury Pro to unlock the tracks, then I'll get rid of it. But no, I actually want to beat this game. This is a good game. It's got more variety than Off-road Fury 4. So ultimately, this is one of those very rare instances in which a handheld version of something is better than the console version. Yeah, I said it. Off-road Fury Pro, the handheld version, is better than Off-road Fury 4, the console version. Doesn't mean Off-road Fury 4 is crap. I mean, I already had my whole 2 cents on Off-road Fury 4. Go watch that Brandon's Basement episode. This is a follow-up. to that. And that's ultimately all I wanted to show you guys, was those tracks. Nobody's ever seen them before. So, you happy I did it? Would you recommend this game to a friend? I don't know. Just, have a good night.